Since 1998, South Park has faced a continuous series of inconsistencies in its physical media releases, where the system essentially punishes the eager, hardcore fans and rewards the casual ones. This issue began during the VHS and DVD era and continues even today with streaming media. One of the issues was how they scheduled the VHS releases. In the UK, we could either buy the standalone VHS tapes or the box set containing the first 3 volumes. However, this was in the early days of the internet, so we weren't as easily made aware of the available options. So the issue was, while volume 3 was available in the box set, the standalone VHS was still not out yet, which was upsetting for fans who had already started collecting them individually. As for DVD, I mentioned before that volume 7 in the UK was missing the episode Cow Days, and that it was never found on a standalone DVD. That was not quite true. It turns out it was available on volume 6, but only on the UK version. I imported the US version of volume 6 because that one came out a year before, so Cow Days would have been on their volume 7 had it been released in the US. But volume 6 in the UK was missing another episode, but was found on volume 5. The reason it worked like this was because the final episode of season 1 was not included on volume 4 in the UK, but was in the US, which is what effectively shifted Cow Days out of volume 6 in that region. So had I found the DVD in stores at the time, I would have been forced to buy volume 6 again if I wanted to complete my collection. If the continuous change in physical media formats weren't enough to aggravate fans, there are also issues with streaming. Back during the COVID pandemic, they produced only 2 episodes of South Park due to the production limitations caused by the mass lockdowns at the time, the pandemic special and the vaccination special. The success of these 2 extended episodes led to a deal to make 14 more of them, releasing 2 a year for the next 7 years. In 2021, I purchased a series pass of season 24. What this meant was that I was paying in advance for the entire season before it was fully released. It cost $9.99, with the 2 episodes costing $2.49 each if I was to buy them individually. So logically, I expected at least 2 more of the upcoming specials to make up the price. But as I waited and waited, the next special was never released as part of the season. But eventually, it was released as its own purchase in 2023. And it was not until 2024 that the season dropped to a more appropriate price. So basically, I was punished for being a dedicated fan who unknowingly trusted a flawed system.